a week in the life then, shall we? I've been meaning to do this for a long time, as I have been meaning to upload more YouTube videos. It's not happened, but don't worry about it. Monday, it's 6:30 AM, maybe a bit later now. We're rooftop, but it's time to get down to the famous BGS for a coffee, tidy up some admin, and get stuck into Monday. Without further ado, let's get into it. Is checking a clock by the look of it. This is how I'm gonna position my headshot. Don't worry, the camera's not going to be tracking me while I do a screen recorded video. Normally I do sit at my desk, but the trouble is that we're operating on this little stool, wherever it, oh, it's not there. It's been stolen, that's why it's over there. And the lumbar support really is not there, and that's alright if you've got 5 clients and your check-ins take half an hour, but let me tell you, that is not the case. I'm going to be here between 9:30 and I'll probably get done at about 2 o'clock. So it's a long old stint to be perched on a stool. I keep saying I'm going to buy a proper chair, but the rest of the time I just work in cafes and stuff, so I don't really need it. But here we go, lock in, check-ins, catch up, see how everyone's doing, set some targets for the week, and then go and do some training myself. Let's go. Oosh, we are fully in the thick of it now. Halfway, I say halfway, first part, 1/3 maybe, through on the mission to get some electrolytes. Let's do this trench here. But that's what we need. I need some electrolytes before we must continue. As you can see and hear, it's carnage around here. I wouldn't normally split these sessions up into 2, but today is larghissimo. So, gonna do some social media bits now. Sit down for 10 minutes and then go again. Got some squats to get into. It's Tuesday already. Yeah, maybe I did forget to vlog yesterday evening after that training interlude, but that's pretty much all that happened. Did some social media stuff, got back to training, and that strength session was from something out of this realm. My legs today are absolutely battered. And it wasn't a good sleep last night either. Maybe I'm lazy because I was tired. Didn't rehydrate properly, and that's always the case. Whenever I don't rehydrate properly in Bali after a heavy session, it's a shit night's sleep. So you would have thought I've learnt my lesson, but just being lazy. It was 20, 15, 10, 10 back squat with 2 reps in reserve straight into dumbbell power snatch, 6 reps. Not a massive amount of work, but heavy back squats, 20 reps, then 15, 10, 10. Absolutely brutalized me. I did 105, 115, 120, 120, and yeah, disgusting. The piece after that was exactly the same rep scheme, trap bar deadlift into 1 legless rope climb, 1 rope climb, and yeah, holding on for dear life, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, enough complaining. I suppose I'm going to carry on with the rest of my day and try not to just do a whole week of mornings, because that's the only time I remember. Jesus Christ, another day on the tools. Well, not quite finished yet, but a long gym session for a Tuesday. But I'm locked in at the moment with training, on board with this new coach, and going very well. Movement mechanics stuff is very, very good. A nice change to what I'm used to for sure. But look at this, we're in the Dragon's Den at the moment. Bamboo classes going down. Ooh.
Look guys, I'm sorry that Aaron slacked and he missed to do Tuesday. but he's been on the mend today. He's been going to the gym. He's been going to Ulu Artisan for breakfast and lunch. Came back to write a reel.
Record it as well.
And
write it.
And record it. Now he's back. He's gonna eat some lunch, and he's right back to work. So tune in for all of his greatness.
Didn't even tell her to say that, it's mad. Oh, what a sound. Just had to get the Canadian diplomat to clear up my absence from vlogging through Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday morning. As I mentioned previously in said vlog, I'm just not in the habit of it, so I never remember to do it, despite recording content from all angles for short form stuff, social media, Instagram. That's basically it. Do a bit of YouTube shorts as well, but yeah, I just forget to do it. It's so easy to get out of the habit of doing it. But we're back on track. I'm determined to make this vlog a thing for this week, so we'll battle through. Right now it's lunch, as previously mentioned, and I'm gonna actually street dog. Hello. What you want? Yeah, get out. Lunch and then back into it. Had a good morning work block, and this is a rarity to be free during the middle of the day, because although it does seem a bit weird, this is when I train when it's hottest, because to be honest, I'd rather deal with being slightly hotter in the gym than loads and loads of people in the gym and not being able to get onto anything, which is the case when the classes are going on, because the gym is so busy. But yeah, so making the most of this rarity. Food, gonna get some rays at the beach. Let's start the local. Don't even know if you can see me, I've got the sun behind me. Awful videography practice there. And then I'm gonna thrash into some work once again. So I promise I will remember to talk to my fucking stupid, silly little camera and do my stupid vlog, alright? Here we are then, getting a head start on some programming. Normally the first half of the week is basically, well, Mondays is kind of client fulfillment, check-in, setting everyone up, making sure everything is good. After that it's kind of marketing, Tuesday, Wednesday for the most part, but then as it is today, Wednesday afternoon, normally make a head start on some programming, which is then obviously the focus Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday basically as well. Obviously as the business progresses that might change a bit, but yeah, here we are. So this is the compete program. It's in the weeds of that, prepping for a deload week next week. Here we go. Wednesday afternoon, maybe some dinner out tonight. I say out, it's always out. We're in Bali, so we've got that on our side. But yeah, there's your update. Would you believe it? It is Wednesday already, and yeah, we're into it. Today's going to consist of a very large gym session, as yesterday wasn't too bad. Got it done fairly early, which was nice, but 3 parts to today's session. So fueled up, done some work for the morning, helmet in the way, and yeah, gonna go get stuck into it. What else is on the cards? Yeah, nothing exciting to be honest, but I'll try and actually get some footage of training today. That'll act as a little pattern interrupt for you to keep things somewhat lively. But yeah, I promised you some training footage, did I not? Here are some dumbbell split jerks, using these to try to fix my actual split jerk.
as programmed by my coach. You can laugh at the difference between them. I'm alternating between feet, which is something normally you would probably never do. So yeah, see if you can see which is my normal split jerk stance and which is not. It's a complex, by the way. 3 dumbbell push press, 4 alternating split jerk. Rick's round 6 of Miko's triangle. 15 calories. It's now or never, dig deep. This is what we are made for. Game is a life of inches. Get to pace, come on. There we fucking go. Bueno, aquí estamos. ¿Qué dices? ¿Qué dices, cabrón?
Con Dios.
Con Dios. Final stint has happened before the final stint in the gym happens. Some long training sessions going in at the moment, but it's because I think I'm cramming some volume before we end up tapering, which is actually starting next week because I've got some qualifiers coming up in August, so looking forward to hopefully getting on the competition floor again. That comp's in New Zealand, providing I qualify. Might do, might not. I've got no idea what the standard of competition is, because you can compete in a level like RX, which is what I'm doing, but you know, that varies so much competition to competition. From what I heard, it seems half decent. Hopefully it's not too far out of reach, so hopefully I can qualify, and I'm going to go and see some of my old muckers in New Zealand, so that'll be good. And yeah, do a bit of travelling around while I'm there, make a trip of it. So although it's definitely not close to Bali, it's not. I don't think I'm going to be living anywhere else unless it's Australia that's going to be any closer to New Zealand, so still like 8 or 9 hours, but it should be worth the trip. Wednesday, I believe that is a wrap. I could take you to come and eat my dinner with me, but I'm not going to. Curtains, another big day of training tomorrow, so dinner, hit the hay, I reckon. came around quickly, didn't it? Arguably too quickly. But the time is 6:34. Got a shitload of work to be doing, so I'm gonna crack on with that and get stuck into another very large sized gym session. But it's all go. Been getting like a new client every week at the moment, which I cannot complain about. So obviously elevated workload comes with that. But Jesus Christ, man. Kept saying to myself, needed to work on leg flexion, leg extension conditioning. That's why. It's brutal. 12 front squats, 8 dual dumbbell hand cleans. Front squats felt horrific warming up, but I don't feel too bad. But I went 85, I don't know if I've undershot it. Normally I overshoot it. Here we are. Pause. Finn versus History, and arguably the best podcast on the internet, on the market available. Maybe we should bring back the Think Strong podcast. There has been rumours of it. I will let you into to the thought process, but I don't know, maybe I'm sick of talking about fitness and CrossFit and all things related to that. I think maybe I should do a history podcast as well, something where we can just spout absolute nonsense and just continue to push questionable opinions on the modern world about the historic world. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, it's Saturday, training time, another big fat session. Woke up feeling not the best. Those front squats and hang squat cleans and deadlifts and step ups yesterday were fucking brutal, obviously. Of course they were. So yeah, very sore, didn't sleep particularly well. But it's a rest day tomorrow, so shut the fuck up and get on with it. That's the mantra that we're living by today. So yeah, big session. What have I got? Another cardio drag piece, like a constant output for a certain period of time, varying intensities, but yeah, essentially just working for like probably 15-20 minutes, and then into some more clean and jerks. So my legs, I was just absolutely sore, but those are my legs in question. But yeah, there's nothing left to say, I don't think. I'm really a bit worried about this camera. I always go on about this camera, but it was good, but I'm giving it a fucking hard time because it's no easy life following an online coach around. It's got a gimbal on it, as you can probably see. I feel like it's taking a bit of a beating just because of the hard time I'm giving it. So we'll see if I'm going to be another 600 quid out of pocket when I have to replace this, because it is pretty good, isn't it? 4K and that. All right, see you later. Just like that, it's Monday morning again. Hope you enjoyed that entire week, albeit somewhat separated by just my inability to remember to bring my camera with me. But if I do start vlogging a little bit more, maybe I'll get a little bit more accustomed to it. So yeah, we're back next to the main road again. You would have thought at 6:55 a.m. it wouldn't be super busy, but yeah, it is. So no changes there. If you did miss anything from the weekend, basically it was a case of programming, hitting some programming out, some training, caught the sunset with Slick Rick, sunk a few vessels, and that was pretty much it for Saturday. Some more programming yesterday, and down to the beach for a very nice sunset there as well. Maybe I'll insert some iPhone footage just so you don't go with. I'm sure you're probably pining for every piece of footage throughout the weekend that there is. That's been it. Hopefully you've enjoyed my dulcet tones.